And now to the coverage of the storm that's already knocked out power to thousands of people.
Yeah, lots of people in the dark. And we'll start now with KOIN Local 6 reporter Jenny Hansen with a look at the damage that the wind has been causing down in Salem.
Well, guys, to give you an idea of how powerful the wind was out here in southeast Salem, check out the size of this hole and this tree that was knocked over around 9 this morning because of the force of those winds. Look how big this is. It's in front of St. Paul's Episcopal Church, and church members tell us that this tree had been here for at least 100 years. Now, it damaged 4 cars. 2 of them are still here. And look at the Ford Explorer. That has some significant damage. I was speaking with that car's owner. He didn't want to talk on camera, but he told me that this is definitely shocking, a shocking sight. His wife works across the street, and they were very shaken up about this. Their car, obviously a total loss. Again, 4 cars damaged because of all this tree that came down, but no one was hurt, surprisingly, in this ordeal. Interesting note, guys, about this wood that city workers chopped up from some of the downed trees in front of the church. The church already had a program where they donated wood, firewood, to people in need, and they say this wood is going to be used exactly for that. City workers say that this street was shut down for several hours. It was cleared about 1 o'clock today of any debris on the street. City workers, though, going all over Salem, several downed trees, trying to clear up some of these messes. Reporting for you in Salem, Jenny Hansen, KOIN Local 6.
Jenny, thank you. The coast has been getting slammed throughout the day with hurricane force gusts and snow. Our reporter Ken Body has been there all day. He continues our team coverage right now. He's reporting from outside Banks where the snow is really coming down right now. Ken?
Yeah, it really is coming down right now, and it's been coming down like this all day long. Extremely heavy snowfall, a lot of drivers getting into trouble. In fact, ODOT and other crews have been here all day trying to pull people out of trouble. Snowplows working, ODOT incident response crews hopping.
This accident and a couple of slide-offs, and that's what we've dealt with for most of the morning.
Will Deal was one of the drivers who needed help today. He was driving from Portland to the coast for work when he slid off the highway into this ravine west of the town of Manning.
There was a van parked back there. I was going to slow down to see if it was all right. Lost control and went that way.
Fortunately, he wasn't hurt.
Very lucky. Very lucky.
The same cannot be said for Will's car. We saw treacherous road conditions along this stretch of Highway 26, but only for a few miles. Once we got into Cannon Beach, this is what we saw. Heavy rain, gusty winds, and some brave people who decided to tackle the elements, no matter how brutal.
It started yesterday pretty much like this, heavy winds through the night. We've been staying down here, and rain really hasn't stopped. This is probably as light as it's been in the last 12 hours.
It's very gusty. We're walking with the wind at our backs, and then we're going to cheat and go into the town so it's not so windy. But our socks are wet, our shoes are wet, but it's okay.
We've also seen water start to pool on a lot of streets in Cannon Beach, and with the winter conditions on the way here in the Coast Range, travel is treacherous. You don't want to end up like Will Deal here.
Wasn't happy about it. How about it wasn't very nice.
And you see that tow truck that's right over my right shoulder. They are still working to get Will's car out of that ravine, which is right behind me. Well, they'll have to stop traffic here as well. They're stopping traffic because they have to kind of close off the road here so they can give this guy room to work and pull that car out. So that's a warning to anybody who's headed along this side of the coast. Again, we're at milepost 32, about 15 miles west of Banks. Traffic stopped in order to pull this guy's car out of the ravine on Highway 26. Just an indication of the type of conditions and the type of problems that we've had up here all day. Reporting for you live on Highway 26 in the Coast Range, Ken Body, KOIN Local 6.
Ken, thanks a lot. We'll talk to Chief Meteorologist Bruce Sussman now. And Bruce, you can just tell that snow coming down is that thick, heavy, wet. That's the worst to drive in.
Yes, it is. And that's what I expect in the Willamette Valley later tonight, that really wet, heavy snow. Now,